Good morning. This is the Michael E. Gerber Show, and I'm interviewing my guest, Herschel Bentley, who's in some kind of exciting business. Herschel.
Absolutely.
Tell us about yourself.
Well, Michael, as you know, we've got a credit restoration and a debt settlement company, and what we really do, we look to try to help people change their financial, lives, some of the credit issues, and get them back onto the path of having good credit.
Wonderful. Well, tell us about your mission. Tell us about your vision.
Well,
how did you start this? Why did you start this?
It really kind of evolved a few years ago when the economy turned, and you saw the mortgage crisis start to happen. A lot of people started to get in trouble with their homes. A lot of that stuff going on. I've been in the mortgage business for 25 years. I was a full-time investor for a few years, and I was right there. We started to have some issues, and I started helping some of the lease option people that I worked with to get their credit fixed so we can get them off to the races and get those homes purchased, get some cash flow going. Had some successes, and we started to just start to grow from there. So we really started to
Terrific.
start to do some
So
stuff
how many
with them.
people have you worked with since then?
Thousands.
Really?
Thousands.
Extraordinary.
Yeah, we started out, like anything, you start to get your name out there, and people, I started to have some investors, different mortgage brokers coming to me because of some of the stuff we were doing.
Yep.
And, we just started to mushroom from there.
So there's a lot of people in this business fixing credit, all manner and forms of spins on credit and
Right.
on getting your financial house in order, et cetera. But you do something unique. What is it that you actually do that differentiates your service from all the rest?
Well, Michael, what we really do is I have a full-time staff attorney. We contract with some others. And every dispute is reviewed by an attorney to see how it actually comes in as far as the Fair Credit Reporting Act, as far as preparing their dispute going to the credit bureau. So every dispute goes on an attorney's letterhead from an attorney, signed by an attorney. And it's like any company. You get in 10 pieces of mail today, right? And 9 are from people and 1 is from an attorney. What gets to the top of the stack?
The attorney.
Absolutely.
You got it.
And that's
I've
really a
gotten
little
few of
technique.
those.
If you've been around for a while, you all do. But
That's
that's
true.
something that actually is a very unique process. But what a lot of people don't know is when you send in a dispute to the credit bureau, what happens is if you're just a person disputing, they'll do their process, their whatever due diligence they're going to do. We actually get a letter back from the credit bureau that says, "Thank you for your inquiry." So there's attention to that.
You got it.
They're concerned.
Yeah.
So
Well, so the difference is that you started with an attorney and with a legal position.
Absolutely.
Rather than simply the fellow like you or me who has a complaint and needs to talk to them. It's not a run-of-the-mill complaint.
No, we actually look for the violations being done. What a lot of people don't know is that almost 79, it's reported as high as 79% of all credit reports out there have mistakes, errors on them. And so with that, with that thought in mind, there's a lot of things that can be corrected.
Wow.
And that's what we go after.
And they must know that.
Oh, they absolutely know it.
Right, they know
Absolutely.
it. Right.
They're in the business.
We don't know it.
Right.
That's the problem.
Well, they're in the business of selling information. So the
Yes.
more information they have, the more they can sell.
Yeah.
So they've got mixed feelings about cleaning it up because they would lose information they could sell.
Got it. Well, you told me a really neat story about somebody you've worked with. Share it with our guests.
Well, actually, we talked about a couple of stories, but I'll tell you the one.
Tell me the one.
The one.
Yes.
Now, actually, we've had a lot of successes, but one of the ones that really sticks out in my mind is we had an investor that came to us. He was in Las Vegas, and he had about 10 foreclosures on his credit report. Like a lot of investors, and he just had a lot of issues. And when the market changed, and what happened is over the course of that 12-month, we have a 12-month program, membership, when our folks get started with us. And over the course of that 12 months, we were able to clean up all 10 of those foreclosures.
Wow.
He actually was able to go back out the following year with a clean report. And I guess I don't know for sure if he was able, bought, but I know that based from his credit report, it was clean enough to start over.
Man, he must have felt absolutely extraordinary.
Oh, he was ecstatic.
Well, of course he would. Why don't you tell people how to reach you so they can feel extraordinary?
Well, our website, nationalcreditfederation.com, there's a couple different ways, Michael. One, we've got a credit consultation, a form they can fill out, and what we'll do is we'll actually take a look at their credit report, do a little bit of a makeover, short makeover, have a conversation with them, let them know exactly how we can help them, and then, if it makes sense, we move forward.
Super.
So that's probably the best
So
way.
would you give us the address again?
The address is
how to get you.
Yeah, nationalcreditfederation.com.
You got it. That's
Absolutely.
easy. Thank you.
Thank you.
A delight.
Absolutely. Thank you.